wrist, man. Check the wrist, man. Got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the pigskin. Man, stretch the distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand.
Run up.
Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I like she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit on my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him.
We need more, channel, we need more. Putting the numbers on the board like you keep the score. 16 cars in my front yard. 30 on my wrist. Big numbers.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Ready to go now. Stephen Gostkowski for the Patriots as we are off and running in Foxborough. This will be taken short. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the slant. Under. Easy, opposite. Watch twins. You draw forfeit. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Check 24. Jim. Say.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Check. Hey, exit.
From just shy of midfield, Brees. That'll be complete to Cook. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And this effort
boy.
Rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Go.
They'll go for it. It's Brees. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. The Saints' decision to go for it.
Oh, damn. Hey, I tried to dive. This nigga slid.
Good starting field position for him here as they come up first.
This motherfucker is slid them off.
Sony Michel, his first carry.
This goofy ass nigga is slid.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Oh, shit, man.
He did the right thing, though.
And if you had a faster quarterback, shit.
Switch up. Rip.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play.
Oh,
and it'll be 2nd and 12.
This shit lagging.
Hey, 66.
On the ground is Michel. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
22 jet bombers, 22 jet bombers, let me go.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Now Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Mohamed Sanu there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Come on, phone. What the fuck is you doing? Hold on.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Damn, get the ball, boy.
Nigga, and drop the...
It don't me, don't me.
And now they look to their defense because they need them to
the wrong
step
place.
up
Shit.
so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time.
Wait, where's the fucking...
Kill. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I don't even know why this team showed up. 54, Mike. Check.
They do go for it. It's Breeze.
Fuck! Damn, why the hell you...
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
That nigga was running to that ball.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mike, hey, set, 53. Mike 5-4. Watch the run.
On 1st down, Michelle. A.J. Klein on the tackle there.
That's it, baby.
Brought down by A.J. Klein.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They'll run with Michelle.
This nigga.
It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast and used to the great advantage.
Yeah, that's it. Take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 44. Brees leaves this one with Kamara, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Running with Kamara. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
21. Sammy!
From the 39, Brees. Forced out.
Brees, come on, baby.
Get him! Yes, sir, get him.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back.
I forgot the play I just did.
Get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
61, Matchbox White.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. To throw, it's Brees.
Get him!
Come on,
Get him! Get him! Get his ass!
In this first half,
Get his motherfucking ass!
Time here on 4th down. Brees now.
Get his ass! Get his ass! That's what I'm talking about. Pick.
This nigga right here, bro. Man, stupid today.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Thomas, the intended target.
Man, dumb as hell.
A chance to mention the awards now with the season over. Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the number 1
Damn, dumb as hell, but what the fuck am I doing?
The one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most, that's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
On 2nd down, Michel. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Wait, 20. Right here.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
I can't even pick my damn play. Come on, man.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan
man,
Coachman
get
will
on the
have
damn
all the
dude.
highlights and
God.
analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down forthcoming. So now on 4th down, on comes Steven Gostkowski. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to
do that bullshit.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards out for the Patriots as they got themselves the first down.
I'm well aware this
Y'all
is
finna
not
end the quit this shit. You probably won this shit anyway.
I
knew you gonna do that shit.
The entire time, just stay on top of them. With that lead, go ahead and fake it and continue to try and build on it.
Yeah, first
them
half,
to
as
do
you
it.
said, you've got that lead, but they want a bigger cushion here. They're hitting the gas pedal hard.
Y'all going, yeah, you won this one. You matched that. Because I'm playing stupid today.
I got Mike next. Remember, he said, when I did, I play him.
He back out? He back?
He would watch my live stream.
He can have that. He can have that one. I'm playing stupid. Yeah. No, Mike, step out. No. Let me read back to you real quick, because I was playing stupid that game. Let us run that one more time. Okay, I get. Oh, it's alright. It's alright.
Shit, he was like wrong with that Russell Randy Orton. He was hearing voices down here.
Nothing like that. I beat you many times.
I had to beat you right quick. Show you I still got it.
I understand.
Yeah, I said.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big scam when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me cause I like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep it score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God. Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue punts, whole team counting, that's a big number.
Oh, shoot. Let's get it. Oh, shoot.
numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad beat pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Desto. Hit your door and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking if you
who mic is it?
yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s.
Man, Mike was clicking on and off like that.
She wanted
Like click, 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 click.
She can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him.
Man, I hate these damn ads on the damn Snapchat.
16 cars in my front yard. 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
You gonna start it or what, man? Yo!
Jordan
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad beat pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Desto. Hit your door and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though.
See one more damn ad on this damn app.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the San Francisco 49ers. Steven Gostkowski now has this one teed up, and we are underway from Gillette Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
You broadcast now?
Yeah.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
They run.
Get him.
And forget about finding the lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3.
Get
and it brings
him.
up 3rd down.
I don't give a damn.
Trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
65.
Garoppolo.
Get him! Get him!
Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility?
Anytime you get your quarterback get sacked for a big loss, you're going to be hearing it.
Most of the time, when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Wide, get wide. Hey, alert 3. Easy. Check it, reload.
Now Michel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll run on first down. Michel. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Brady. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Nick Bosa. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Get him.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. If it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt, but with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down.
Get his ass, Mr. Postman.
Quickly.
Get
He's
him.
going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Lawrence got.
Here we go. Like 20. Here we go, D.
I know this play. I know what this play is. Do it so much.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Wide open receiver complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
They brought in the heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Garoppolo on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. I'm on. 51, Mike 51.
Garoppolo again here on second
down. Get him my damn self. Hey, get him my damn self.
Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a third and long. On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty who got a hand in there to break that one up.
Might as well go for it.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
I'm going to run you over.
They begin with Michel on the ground, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 22, here's second and 8. Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Broke his ankles to the east.
Check, walk 54, walk 54.
Wow, dude.
On first down, Michel.
Damn, damn man bad. Mama, that man bad. You see that? That mama, that man bad.
New England. Sony Michel, 53 yards. As his guys are first out of the scoreboard here this afternoon. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
That man put it in third gear.
This fielded at the 2.
Nah.
And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Get him!
From the
Get him!
second down, Garoppolo. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Garoppolo looks to
Get him! Get him!
And down he goes.
Get him!
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Taken in at the 22. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his 1st year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right, these things mean something to you. But I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better. But the bottom line is, the older you get, boy, imagine the emotions running through there, the validation. Probably haven't had the applause in a long time. That's going to come back to you now. Troy Polamalu, he essentially stepped off the field and into the Hall of Fame, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line is getting there. Congratulations to all.
On the ground, Michel. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll run it. This is Michel. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Now Brady.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making...
And he'll take it.
That damn boy bad. That damn boy bad.
From 17 yards out. And the Patriots,
bad.
they add on to their lead.
That damn boy bad. Hey, Mike. What? What happened? What happened?
What, they restarted the league shit already?
Oh, no.
Gostkowski for the point after.
Yeah, advanced the first week.
Shit, my shit ain't shit well.
I think maybe missed the field goal.
Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
I guess
now he's back out there.
I can't join it. I guess he deleted me out the damn league.
Frustration after the PAT miss.
Yeah.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I don't see the lead anymore.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Damn, Mike.
What'd you say? Yeah, I don't know. I would go. He said advance, and I'm gonna go see the damn week or whatever.
And this not an easy situation.
Ain't showing no franchise. Says no franchise.
You're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go and try to put some pressure on the defense.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ain't looking too good, big dog.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. They'll set up a screen for Breida. Powers ahead at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Let's go. Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Do that again.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go, let's bring it.
Play action.
Get him! Get him!
Lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction.
Give it to me.
Tipped and intercepted.
Give it to me, big man. What?
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
This interception was on the
baby.
record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll run on first down. Michel, and this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the Patriots
Ain't look too pretty for Mike. Ain't look too good for Mike.
As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, it's Michel. And they corral him just a
Right
couple
down
of
his
yards
throat.
shy of the
Put
end
it
zone.
down his throat.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. The final shot before half for
that
Looking
touchdown.
end zone, but it's
Shoot,
incomplete. Ben Watson
big
was the
dog.
intended
You
target,
like
the tight end. But it'll be 2nd and goal. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And what?
Forecast calling.
What?
Continues. We are underway.
I ain't mean to do it to him, Todd.
And they will not get a chance to
And
return.
it's hurting me too in my heart to do him like this, Mike. I mean, Todd. It's hurting me in my heart.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff,
Well, if that big man would have blocked,
working with them on,
he would have got that
they're
block.
going to do to attack us in the second half.
Gotta get out that defense,
Nice
big
first half
dog.
that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them really kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. On first down, Michel. He'll get 3
Get
at
out
the
of it.
midfield.
Get out of it.
On second down now, Michel. And he'll
Get
go
out
down
of it,
shy
big
of the
dog.
40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there.
You
and it's a
made me do
first
this
down.
to you.
On first down, Brady. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. That'll bring up
do this
second
to you.
down.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Brady will try again on second down. Caught by Sanu. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line.
Ma, you a wild dude.
First down, here's White. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Throwing on second down, Brady. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Nick Bosa able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and him for a loss of a yard.
You in the wrong defense.
Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up third and long. It's complete. James White.
Oh, my God.
He's got some space now. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves a first down.
To the east.
I know you
to the
can't
west.
really see it, but that play spells frustration.
My bad.
For the capital
To the
F
window. To the wow.
Defense. They covered everyone else. End up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
Brady now on first down.
Damn,
but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
Like he's bouncing to that man.
One target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before? It's worked well that I can go to right now.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Stick a fork in it. Stick a fork in it.
The grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
Stick a fork in it. This man called me up this morning talking about some defense.
Go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. Would you work your tight end into it? That's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. They worked out for 6.
Get him.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Get him. You made me do this to you, big dog. I ain't want to do it to you.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hold
what you
now
gonna
even
do,
deeper.
big dog?
They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown
what
the
you gonna
second
do?
half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down.
Give me them cookies, boy. Give me them cookies.
Picked off by Dante Hightower. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So first
you made me do it to you, big dog. You made me do it to you, big dog.
A give. This is Michelle. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Brady now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Brady's throw there complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that will extend this big lead. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Boy.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the
25
to
Mike?
the 27-yard
What you gonna do? What you gonna do, big dog?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room.
I wish you would. Get him! Get him!
Kyle Van Noy in there to record another sack. And
Get
that is now 6
him!
on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
Get him!
Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo.
That man dropped it.
Incomplete.
He dropped it.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play?
Boy, now it's like they hit too hard. They hit too hard. How would you move? Get him!
And he goes down. It's a
Get him! Get him one more time for me.
Van Noy picks up his second sack
Get
of the
him.
afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards.
Beat him so hard that he man, I know it's raining out there, man. You better put a hood on.
Take over 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Michelle. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the 45 on second down.
Pete, don't stop him now. Take it to the crib. Take it to the crib.
New England.
Take it to the crib.
Pass of the game for Tom
Take it to the
Brady
crib.
as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking
Big
for the
numbers.
trick here as this one continues.
Big numbers.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Running up, running up, running up. Get your
Solid
ass
return,
down.
pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Come on, Mike, we back at it again.
49er offense set to get this
Get
drive underway. And here we are almost
Get
through 3
him.
quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100
Get
yards
him,
yet.
baby.
And in today's
Get him.
NFL, where it's a
Get
pass-based
him.
league,
Boy, you like I thought he jumped over that
Not
nigga.
many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Called out a very strong gain of 24. On first down, here's Breida.
Get him.
They're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon
Mike
continues.
sprung away.
Now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. From the 41, Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders.
If I got him a TD. My black brother. My black brother.
41 yards. And the 49ers able to get this back to some
Mike
measure
went
of
in a box at
respectability.
Mike was in a box.
Gold with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the
I
final
ain't
quarter
finished
of
yet,
play.
though. I ain't finished
The
yet, bro.
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
By a long shot. I ain't finished with the boy.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Get off of
And
him.
he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. To try again after the sack. Brady, here's Sanu on the catch. A good pick up there.
And no time for Mike to come back.
Closer for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. It's caught. This is White. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Brady now to throw. Been able to find Dorsett. 21 yards.
Baby, do it to you, big dog.
4th down.
I did not want to do it to you.
1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Throwing now is Brady, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
On 2nd and 10, Brady, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand.
Man, try to block my quote.
Was more
I sacked somebody.
You know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got it. 54 is Mike. 54.
What happened, Mike?
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Come get him. Get him.
Goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating.
Get him one more time for me.
Deficit, maybe not wanting to
I wish you would. I wish you would. I wish you would. Get him. Picked off. I told you.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
I told you, get off on.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Toe tapping.
And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Brady. He'll check this one down to Michelle. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. On 2nd down, Michelle. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Hey, 66.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. Boy, another big play later.
Mike trying to hurt my man.
Certainly has had its fair
Don't you ever do that no more, big
Coverage has
guy.
been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue issue for him during this
Stick
game.
a fork in
And
it.
they move this
Stick a
all the
fork
way
in
down
it.
to the 9. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. And this
Get
will
up
be
in
caught.
there.
And the carnage continues. It's
Yeah.
another touchdown. So
Touchdown.
another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
We
After the
ready
touchdown, he'll
for
send this one around.
y'all. We
This will be
ready.
taken to the back of the end zone.
Get him.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So it's 49er football
I
here
ain't
as we
finished
get
with
you
one about
reset.
long shot.
They've got
Tell you.
1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll start on the ground with Breida.
Get him.
He'll get a
Don't
nice
look
chunk
at the
there
score.
on
Please
first
don't
down
look at the
run, and
score.
it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
On 2nd down,
No
but this
ham,
one
no
is
yams, no.
incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really
No,
in
ma'am.
sync. The front
No, ma'am,
putting on
gotta
the
put it
pressure,
back.
The backside being ball hawks and
Put
picking
it
passes
back.
off.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to
I
try
know what
and
you're doing,
keep
going for that
hope
little
alive
screenplay.
here on 4th down. They're going for it. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Got a man. He finds Sanders. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Garoppolo now. First
I wish you
down
would.
throw. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin.
Might as well score, big dog.
And able to get
Do
this
all
one
that.
across the 45 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
21.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo, man open, it's Goodwin. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Garoppolo now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo completes it to Coleman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. There's Garoppolo to throw.
Damn, that motherfucker got hit. Get him.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
I'm telling you.
One final throw out for Garoppolo.
Get
This
him.
is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And that will write a finish to this ball game. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they
Beat
clicking
his
on offense.
damn ass, Mr. Post. Tom Brady. 5 touchdowns.
Continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working
Get
and clicking.
him.
They
Get
can
him.
bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
No, I didn't stop it. I did not stop it. You told me look at when I stopped it only had 0 up there. That's the reason why I stopped.
Big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode.
Okay, they kicked him out.
If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Desto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, that make pesos. Hit your sus, I'ma replace those. Number saved, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God. Big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big scam, when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause her claim she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God. Big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Blue punts. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Desto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those.
I didn't mean to do him like that. I didn't mean. I'm telling you, Mama, that man bad. I'm telling you, yes, sir, indeed. No ham, no yams. I'm telling you.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big scam when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up.
Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, count it up. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, count it up. Run it up, 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 count it up. Run it up, 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 count it up. Run it up, 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 count it up. Run it up, 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 count it up. Run it up, 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 count it up. Run it up, 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 count it up. Run it up, 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 count it up. Run it up, 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 count it up. Run it up, 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 count it up. Run it up, 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 count it up. Run it up, run it up, r
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Wait, 20.
Well, I beat him.
Man, I got you. Man,
I'm telling you. For the first time with Sony Michel. Give him 3 there on the first part of the game, and it's second down.
Was the old expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
I'm telling you.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Brady gives to Michel. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now this throw caught left side. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. First carry for the fullback, James Devlin. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for. Being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go.
If we on a team, he get home.
Coverage.
And that don't matter.
It's been a 7-play opening drive.
Me up on a team.
Short. From the gun, it's Brady. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. That good for 22 and a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
I haven't got him.
12.
That motherfucker was sucking your ass.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Opposite.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Kill. Hey, kill.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Kill. Focus, defense, focus. Protein spill. Kill. Check. Hey, easy.
Kamara try the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Kamara. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
One kill. Recon, 132 fighter. You're good. I four, ready. Under, 5'9". Watch the whip. Tonight.
A give to Kamara running right. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Dwayne Washington, his first carry. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready? You ready? Kill.
They'll run it with Kamara. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Kamara trying again. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints have taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's after that.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. This is Michel on the counter. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's into the clear. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints 13. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Here's White. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 13-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. And there, the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
But what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense. Get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Over.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And a solid run down inside the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Check 21. Kill.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On the ground, Kamara. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The veteran Jamie Collins there on the tackle.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. He gets it to Thomas. And out of bounds right around the 20. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And Kamara has it stripped.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Let's go. Check 26. Kill. Check. Pilot, 64. Weak. Sammy. Check 30. Hey, kill. Rush in. You're good. Right forward. Ready. Shit. Under. Twist. Watch the twist. Switch it. Good.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Here we go. Tight over. Back. 61. Matchbox lights. Kill. Watch safety green.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Now Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So it's 1st, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have retaken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, they'll run with White.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he goes out right around the 39. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. It's complete. James White. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down. To throw is Brady. Caught by the tight end Watson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st down, Brady. Caught by Sanu. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Mohamed Sanu. As the first half is winding down, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gostkowski with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Should have got him. Got him.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
You see damn Devin McCourty back there like that?
The 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You see Devin McCourty back there? Been picked, big dog.
Breeze going to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Go. 54 Mike. Check. Walk 54.
The final shot before half for Breeze. Airing it out deep for Smith. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
What's the score in your game,
We've hit
Mike?
intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Again, it's Kamara, and maybe a measure of revenge there.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
There's a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Playing with them boys. You forgot they eating out here.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
Watch the ship. Keystone travel. Check safety.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ready? You ready? 5-8. 54 Mike. Go. Hey, watch that. Check Mike. Hey, Delta. 54. I got him.
From just shy of midfield, Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Kamara. Room here to run. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 38 yards as they have taken the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it two ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw, it's Brady. That's complete to White. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. First down, here's White. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Wait, set. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Hey, second.
From just shy of midfield, Brady. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Brady. It's caught. This is White. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Again, it's Brady. And that'll be incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
On second down, Michelle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Now he's home.
Get him, baby! Get him! Get him! Keep playing with that boy.
As his guys have now moved out in front.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Don't give me one. Don't give me some.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth. And who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there?
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They run it again with Kamara. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Check. Slam.
The play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says let's take a timeout. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Again, this is Kamara. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down. Yellow lady. You draw Porter. 11. Bravo. You're good. I'm forward. Ready.
On second down, Kamara. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Check 24. Under.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Now they try the right side here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
21.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Breeze again has it complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Yeah.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects them in this 4th quarter.
I know you hear that dang horn. 3rd down, you hear that horn. Dude.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
0-2. Mike 51. Hey, that's good. Charlie. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Squeeze, double. Wait a second.
From the gun, it's Breeze.
He dropped the cookies. He dropped the cookies. Didn't shoot.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's
Got
fourth
no
down.
cookies.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This just a 35-yard
missed that
attempt
field
from
goal,
the
big
left
dog.
hash.
He missed.
And Lutz's kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And Mike, who won y'all game?
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Keeping it on the ground.
They ain't no
first,
cheating.
Michelle.
They ain't cheating, man. I want to win.
Across midfield and inside
I want to
the
win.
25. That goes as a gain of 11.
I want to
and a
win,
Patriot
big dog.
first down.
No hard
The
feelings. I
last
want
carry
to
puts him
win.
right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it?
That's
he's
fine,
been
though,
patient,
man. You don't got
always
no
blocked,
time out.
Let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
I got to do what I got to
Back-to-back
do to
good
win,
plays
big
have him on the
dog.
move on first down. Brady gives to Michelle. And an alley to run. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Got it,
Turning
had
to an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows
Yeah.
guy. Every carry
Hey.
is putting some damage on the
Like,
defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Getting down to the good stuff.
been a hell of a
All
game. I
tied
got
with
to do it,
2
man.
minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. No gain on the play and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Wait, set. Wide, 80. 54. He can't hang.
Back to throw, Brady. And able to find Dorsett. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't
No
you?
doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Wait, set. 80. 54, Mike. Tighten up.
On first down, it's White. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
It
And the
was a
later
good
we
game,
go,
though,
it's starting
man.
to sound like 100,000 in here. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now it's going to come down to the Pro Bowler Gostkowski. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win.
Get in there.
And yes,
Get him. Get him. Get him.
punches it through.
Get him.
And it'll be a good time in the Back Bay tonight. The Patriots have won the football
Get
game.
him.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs. And that's
Mama,
exactly
that bad. No ham, no turkey, no gams. I'm telling you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Holla. I gotta stop my broadcast to see who went on that one.